First, first of all, thank you, Ashwati, Arvind, and all the people here. I'm not really a public speaker, I haven't done this before, but anyway, I'd like to start with Guru Deva, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Sakshat Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha. So I used to do this bit of yoga and bit of meditation during my childhood, but I think that was more like a fun thing to do because you're doing with friends. But I've attended couple of classes here, but you feel that the essential of it, like what you need, There's, as I said, like there's always guru in everybody, but you need a guru to show you the path, to guide you, to enlighten yourself. So as I still remember as a kid when people say that those times the words were simple, but now you get the essence of it, the feeling of it, especially when you're away from your homeland and in the atmosphere, this kind of atmosphere, when you're not surrounded by it. So all I would say, like, thank you again for everything, and then probably, hopefully from here we can take it to continue it, and then try to find guru in yourself, and then especially a guru, someone who can guide you. Right. Thank you.
Yes, I'm pleased to say a few words about these meditation sessions our people had, and thank you Guru avadhoothji being here for 3 months and enlightening all of us. I have only attended couple, but I felt, as Arvind clearly said, that it connects us back to our homeland. So we get those vibrations during these sessions. For being a guru is not an easy thing. You get a whole lot of people like me who will ask stupid questions, so many different things. But my father once said, everyone in their life should have a guru. He meant it. He says, after my grandfather died, he just found one random person who lives in a temple in India, and he started following him as a guru, and nobody even in the village think about this guy is like worthy of being a guru. But since he started following him, other people started following him. Not because of him he became guru, but because of this guru. He says, I feel good when I follow him, because he left his family, he left his normal being life, and just devoted his life to the temple and the people in the village. So I take that as a very good example, that having a guru gives you, it enlightens you. And I'm still unlucky, I think, not enlightened enough to have a guru. But one day I'll probably do that too. But having these meditation sessions, and I can only say thank you to Guru avadhoothji, coming to all the way from India and giving us good preaches, and hopefully we'll have you again. That's all I can say. Thank you, Ashwati, Arvind, for having him here. Thank you.
Not how big the program is,
Hari Om. My name is Ashwati, and today I'm just going to share the experience that we had in the last 3 months. So if I say experience, it's more than experience. Experience is a lot, in my daily life. But here I want to focus on what are the learnings that we have received from Guruji through these classes that we had. So we are learning something. We are on a journey of learning about that real knowledge. So there is a learner and learning about the knowledge. So still when we do this process, we haven't achieved or accomplished that real knowledge, because there still that duality is there. That is the learner trying to learn or know this real knowledge. So what we have to aim here is to be in oneness. So that is our aim, to get into that real knowledge and be that knowledge. So there is no duality, that there is oneness. So that is what Guruji is trying to get through this. So for that, we need to know why this is important, why this is significant to know this knowledge. So before I continue, I just want to share my past life with Guruji, because you guys don't know. So we have met Guruji in 2008. I was in my early 20s, and life was very different. And because we had sufferings in our life, as like in your teenage, our vision of life or life was different for us. That's why we focused on spirituality. Otherwise, in that young age, no one will be thinking about God or about these things, meditation. And people looked at us with strange way, because why these people are going to temple every day? They should be. It was, seriously, if you think about it, there is no harm in doing that, because you are going to temple. But people keep asking me, why do you go every day? I thought, what, people, like parents will tell your kids, be good, pray. But this is our society anyway. We started doing meditation, or we had a small group in our hometown, and we were doing satsang once in a month, and we followed Guruji. I think it's just slowly, it was the early stage, and I think if I remember it right, I think I was the only female person with a bunch of males. But luckily there was no feeling of gender there. I didn't feel like I'm male, they are female, and that was our place of security, where I feel that I'm secured. And Guruji was there to guide us, to say what is right, what is wrong, because you never know. And you get, when you don't have, like for me and Aravind, when we don't have our mom, there's no one to tell us which way you head. So we were blessed to have that period, and I always felt secured, happy and blissful while I was with Guruji. But after 2 years, I moved to New Zealand. The whole life changes again. And now when I'm looking back, I feel like that was the stage where I was entering into my karma life, which I didn't know, because he didn't tell me. Because I got married, and then, I moved here, started a job. Then having kids, the life became very different. And of course, this path became different. I started to feel pain, and life was full of sufferings. Even though you are living in a comfort life, that is not the reality. The pain is there. The pain due to the emotions, due to the karma that we are doing with attachment, is giving us pain in our everyday life. It's not just the story of myself, it is the story of everyone. that is bringing us pain because, I was far away from my physical guru, but I was not connected to him internally. And now I realize that that is the cause of that pain or sufferings that I had. But I was lucky, I was blessed, because he didn't let me go. My guru holded me in every step. I go back home, I visit him, spend time with him, we all as a family. And that kept us going somehow in this world of misery. And now I think back, it's, how many years is it? 14 years? 2023. It took that long for me to realize, or to start to realize the depth or the importance of that knowledge that we need to go through this life. To understand yourself, all the teachings that he had mentioned here about knowing you, what is happening inside you with the thoughts, with our mind, and that the whole concept of inner journey is coming to me now after 13 years. So I want to tell you guys, it's not an easy path to go. You have to dedicate yourself. You have to give you time. Things will look easier when your guru is close to you. So I just wanted to continue this. I want to say how these classes have helped you, or helped one of us, to get this knowledge. Because Guru had given us each meditations in each week, which has helped us to get those elements of meditation that we can use in our daily life. As most of, if we think about our first classes, what was the thing that was stopping us from meditation, and what was the concept of meditation? We all had different views. I still remember we all said we can't sit because of our work, family, husband, wife, kids, finance, etc. But now we are sitting in a different perspective. Now we know what is stopping us or what we need to do, and it happened through all these classes that has given to us. So I just want to mention about the classes that we had, so we will get some idea. So when we I think we started with Zen walk, mindfulness and Zen walk. So when we think about the Zen walk, that we can, in our daily life, for example, when you're walking to work, we can feel, or we can do the Zen walk. So that means we have to, any slow movement or any movement, it doesn't have to be slow, that is happening in our life, we can think about that Zen walk and practice that in our life. So that is, it's just how we can implement these things in our daily life. And when we think about Avadhoothji meditation, that we were chanting Om in a group, and when we are coming to a silence, what we are doing is hearing that Om inside us. So that is how we feel the inside, the inner you, when you sit in silence. When you come to Neti Neti, Iti Iti Neti Neti meditation, that is again we are thinking about, we are thinking that this is it. We are pointing to an object and thinking this is it. But then the next stage, you are walking away from that object. saying that no, it is not inside that object. So that is the biggest lesson of, detachment that you are doing. So these are all great elements, that we have to implement in our daily life. What we are doing in Radha Buddha meditation, it's very beautifully made, and I think in today's life it is very, very important, because we think meditation is something that we have to sit in stillness and do it. And most of us in our fast-paced life struggle to do that. But in Radha Buddha, how Radha was doing, or she was in a meditating state while doing, cooking, dancing, picking flowers, or playing with gopis or Krishna, Radha Devi's mind was always meditating. So while the same time you are doing Buddha, who was sitting under Bodhi tree and was meditating, so you are fluctuating between two states. So if you think about it, we can meditate while we do our daily chores in our life. And that is something new that we never experienced, and we can do that. So how we can achieve this? How we can achieve this is when you chant the holy name, we can stop the wandering mind. The mind will stop wander and come into that centeredness, that stillness. So chanting is really important. We can achieve this by constant chanting, because our mind will wander. So we have to sit and chant. That will help us to get into that stillness. So these classes really helped us to make our monkey mind to that stillness stage. So I just want to continue a little bit more, just how we use. So Guruji has told us about mind, and then connecting your mind to intellect, and then we have to realize that we have to know that how to use this intellect to assess different situations in our life. So in our materialistic life, we have to use this intellect to deal with thoughts, not our mind or emotions. But at the same time, you should feel, or you should connect to everyone with your heart, wholeheartedly. So intellect is also important, and you have to use your mind as well. So how can we do this? As a person who is meditating, that means a person who is doing their inner journey, how can they use their intellect and stay connected with their heart? So the satsang, we know satsang, that talking or sitting with your co-sadhakas, the satsang will help to achieve this. And this is very important when you do your inner journey. And through this inner journey, we will attain consciousness and then merge with your super consciousness. And that is when you get connected to your internal guru. So when I said in my initial, when I started, I had sufferings when I was away from my guru, but I was not connected to him internally. But after these classes, the knowledge that our guru has given us, we have to get to that knowledge or know the knowledge and connect to yourself, your consciousness, and connect with your internal guru, then you should be able to do this journey a bit easier, I think. I haven't got there, but it will definitely help us from that sufferings that we have from this materialistic life. So what we have to remember is that we learned from these past 12 classes, don't just keep these as informations within us. We have got lots of experience and we have to use this. Don't just keep these as a file inside your brain. You have to use it. So when we look at the witnesser meditation, Guruji talked a lot about witnesser. He showed us the beauty of how emotions doesn't affect us when we are sitting in witnesser stage. Even in today's candle meditation, we won't have emotions or pain if we are sitting in that stage. So we know now how blissful it is to be in that witnesser stage, not connected to emotions. So we have experienced it. So our aim is to get there by constant practice. I have to mention about the healing class that we had, because it was beautiful and we all felt that universal energy that has flown through our body. It is a beautiful feeling which we never thought will happen to us until then. But now we know that we are capable of doing it. If we practice, if we know the knowledge, if we do that journey, we can make ourselves in that stage that the Mother Earth will pass the energy to us, so we can, and then it doesn't stay in us, it flows to a next person, and we felt that group energy. So this is all possible. We just have to follow or know that real knowledge. I think we have also done dynamic meditation. We all have done. I think you guys missed it. So dynamic is another important, as Guruji said, important meditation of Osho, where you are clearing your mind with that breathing exercise. So it's a cleansing process. You are cleansing your whole mind and body and expelling all that unwanted energy that is stagnant in your body, and then expressing all the emotions. And some of those emotions that is coming out at that stage, we were not aware of it. So that is a cleansing also happening in the next stage. And then when we go to that silence, then we will do the jumping, that is activating your kundalini, and then going to that silence as that blissful stage. So I'm just telling about all the classes because I'm just recollecting and just making us aware that the huge amount of experience that we received in the past 3 months. So we have to keep this going. And we realized a lot about what is the bliss and the beauty of that world, which we were not aware of it before. And we should know that how blessed we are to experience this in this short time. Saying that it took me 13 years, even though I know Guruji for this 13 years. I never experienced it. And, so we are blessed, we are lucky to have this days with him and to know this and start this journey. And I'm hoping that we together, and me and Aravind, we came in 2013, and we all associate, we all are in different groups, and we go to different associations, organizations, but when it comes to meditation, it's hard to convince other people and bring them into this path, because this is very colorless. There is no colors in it, and it's not for everyone, unfortunately. And when I was with Guruji in 2008, it was a small group in a small town, but now look how it is all around the world, and people are connected to him, people who doesn't know him, seen him before, but that is the connection of the souls, I guess. So we cannot force people to come and sit and meditate. It happens, and the people, even if it's 5 to 10, and those connections, like we just experienced in the candle meditation, that when we walk past that person that we are seeing for a few minutes, they are important in this journey. Our co-sadhakas is important, and sometimes, and from our experience, that is our family, more than my dad, everyone. The sadhakas, when I think my family, it is the family that I have back home. And we support each other to continue this journey. So what is our duty next is to continue this in the coming months, because we are going to love the physical guru from us. So we continue this journey. So we have to sit and have this meditation continue at least once a month. At the same time, as Dogen said, the Zen master, how you will prepare yourself to get to the stage or to retain this knowledge and experience the bliss. There is no shortcut. You have to sit and sit. So do that. Spend some time in your daily life to practice it. You have to find time to sit and meditate, and that's when you will feel this bliss that we have experienced. And practice these elements. Don't let it go, because if we let it go, the only thing that we will get is suffering, suffering and suffering. And the thing that we are getting from sitting and meditating is the only bank account you have that will carry on to your future birth. We'll get busy with work, children, whatever, money, home. It's not going to stay with you. You are alone in this journey. So sit and meditate. I think that's all I have to say. So I'm so thankful to Guruji, because he's so busy that he spent this 3 months away from all his other things that he had, and came to spend time with us. He came for us, to all of us, and us means all of us, and every single person that he spent or met here, there is a reason behind it. So for me personally, if I say he helped me to, regain back to the path, real path, because it's so easy to deviate and go back to this worldly things. And we all we have to, when we do this journey, I just wanted to say this one more thing. When we look into your mind, you will see that it's like Paladi Madanam, I don't know the English word, that you will feel that different things will come out of your mind. You will have doubts, you will have fear, you think, oh, I don't think this is right, what do I do? So when you get questions, don't hesitate to ask, because you have a guru to ask. And it's not easy to find a guru. We are blessed. Somehow in this birth or previous birth, the guru has chosen each one of us. So when it comes to analyzing your mind, you will definitely get questions or doubts about things that will arise. So talk to him, clear that path, and do your inner journey. And ask your guru to take away all the things that you don't need in your mind to continue your journey with complete surrendering. You will be able to do this. Yes, Hari Om.
ഹരി ഓം. ഇത് ഇപ്പം ന്യൂസിലാൻഡിലിവിടെ നമുക്ക് ഒരു 3 മാസം ഗുരുജിയുമായിട്ട് സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റി. അതായത് ഒരു 15 കൊല്ലമായിട്ട്, ഇപ്പം കുറച്ച് മുമ്പ് അശ്വതി പറഞ്ഞോട്ട് ഒരു 15-14 കൊല്ലമായിട്ട് ഗുരുജിയുമായിട്ട് കണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒന്നിച്ച് പോകാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞത്. അതിൽ ഇത്രയും കാലം ഇത്രയും ഗുരുജിയുടെ കൂടെ ഇങ്ങനെ പലപ്പോഴും നാട്ടിലൊക്കെ ആഗ്രഹിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, കുറച്ച് കാലം പോയി ഗുരുജിയുടെ സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്താലോ. പക്ഷെ അങ്ങനെ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒന്നിച്ച് നിൽക്കാനൊന്നും കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. അങ്ങനെ നിൽക്കണം എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചാലും അത് ഗുരുജി സമ്മതിക്കത്തുമില്ല. അങ്ങനെ കൂടുതൽ നമ്മളെ അറ്റാച്ച് ആക്കത്തില്ല. അപ്പം യാദൃശ്ചികമായിട്ട് ഒരു 3 മാസം ഗുരുജിയുടെ കൂടെ അങ്ങനെ പോകാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞു. അപ്പം ആ ഒരു 3 മാസത്തെ ഒരു സത്സംഗം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഗുരുജിയുടെ കൂടെ സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ടോക്ക് എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട് അതിനെപ്പറ്റി നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഗുരുജി ഇവിടുന്ന് ലീവ് ചെയ്യണം. അപ്പോൾ അതിനെപ്പറ്റി ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഒരു സാധന ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. അപ്പം ഇവിടെ കുറച്ച് കാര്യം ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ആദ്യമേ തന്നെ എനിക്ക് എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിലേക്ക് വരുന്ന ഒരു ചിന്ത, നമ്മളുടെ നാട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ രാജ്യം ഇന്ത്യ, നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും സങ്കല്പിക്കുന്ന ഭാരത മാതാവ് ഒരു അമ്മയുടെ സ്ഥാനത്താണ് നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തിന് നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും കാണുന്നത്. അപ്പം അധികം സംസാരിച്ച് പോകാതെ പെട്ടെന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ, നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തിന് അമ്മയായിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നത്. അമ്മയായിട്ട് കാണുമ്പോൾ, കാരണം അവിടെ നിന്നൊരു വലിയ മന്ത്രം ജനിച്ചത്. ലോകാ സമസ്ത സുഖിനോ ഭവന്തു എന്നാണ് നമ്മളെ ഓരോ കുട്ടികളെയും അവിടെ പറഞ്ഞു പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. അങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞ് പഠിച്ച് അതിൽ ജീവിക്കുന്ന ഒരാളുടെ കപ്പാസിറ്റിയും അവൻ്റെ പൊട്ടൻഷ്യലും സമസ്ത ലോകത്തിനും സുഖം ഭവിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ചിന്തിക്കുമ്പോൾ, ആക്ച്വലി അങ്ങനെ സംഭവിക്കുമ്പോൾ അവൻ ശരിക്കും ഒരു ഹോമത്തിൽ അവനെ അർപ്പിക്കുന്നോട്ടിരിക്കും. അവൻ സ്വയം എരിഞ്ഞ് ആ പറയുന്ന ഒരു അറ്റ്മോസ്ഫിയറിൽ സുഗന്ധമായിട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ജ്വാലയായിട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ തീനാളമായിട്ട് പോകുന്ന ഒരവസ്ഥയാണ് അവിടെ ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അവൻ്റെ പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ ഭയങ്കരമായിരിക്കും. ആ നാട്ടിൽ ആ പറയുന്ന സംസ്കാരത്തിൽ അങ്ങനെ പറയുകയും അവിടെ അനേകം ശ്രേഷ്ഠരായിട്ടുള്ള ഗുരുക്കന്മാർ ജനിച്ച് ഇപ്പോഴും പലപ്പോഴും നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കുന്നത് ജനിച്ചു ഇപ്പം
അന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു എന്നുള്ളൊരു ഇതാണ്. അങ്ങനെയല്ല, ജനിച്ച് ഇപ്പോഴും അതേ കൂട്ടുള്ള ശ്രേഷ്ഠരായിട്ടുള്ള ഗുരുക്കന്മാർ ഉണ്ട്. അറിയപ്പെടാതെ പോകുന്നത് എന്തുകൊണ്ടെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് സമൂഹത്തിൽ കാണാൻ കഴിയും വളരെയധികം ടീച്ചിങ്സ്, സ്പിരിച്വലിൻ്റെ ഓരോ ചക്രയെ പറ്റിയും മറ്റുള്ള അനേക കാര്യങ്ങളെ പറ്റിയും ഒളിഞ്ഞു കിടക്കുന്ന രഹസ്യങ്ങളെ പറ്റിയും ഒക്കെ ഒത്തിരിയും മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് പറയുകയും ഓരോ കോഴ്സും കാര്യങ്ങളുമായിട്ട് നമുക്കത് കാണാൻ സാധിക്കും. എന്നാൽ റൈറ്റായിട്ടുള്ള മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ഇതിനെപ്പറ്റിയൊന്നും പറയില്ല. ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മളുടെ ഉള്ളിലുള്ളതാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്തുകൊണ്ടത് നമുക്ക് വെളിപ്പെട്ട് കിട്ടുന്നില്ല? കാരണം ഇതിനെ വെളിപ്പെടുത്താതിരിക്കുന്ന എന്തോ ഒരു അജ്ഞാനം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു അഹങ്കാരം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു വേണ്ടാത്ത ഒരു സാധനം നമ്മുടെ ഉള്ളിലിരിക്കുന്നു, ഒരു മറയിരിക്കുന്നു. ആ മറയെ നീക്കാൻ മാത്രമേ പറയുള്ളൂ. മീൻസ് നമ്മളുടെ വാസനയെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അഹങ്കാരത്തിനെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടെ ആവശ്യമില്ലാത്ത ഇമോഷൻസിനെ, സ്വാർത്ഥതയെ ഇല്ലാതാക്കണം എന്ന് മാത്രമേ റൈറ്റായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു മാസ്റ്റർ എപ്പോഴും അതിനെ എങ്ങനെയാണോ ഒരു കൊല്ലൻ്റെ ആലയിൽ ഈ സ്വർണം ഉരുക്കി അതിനെ പദം വരുത്തുന്നത്, അടിച്ച് പദം വരുത്തുന്നത് എന്നിട്ട് അവൻ്റെ അഹങ്കാരത്തിനെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവൻ്റെ മനസ്സിനെ ഒളിച്ചുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കും. അതുകൊണ്ട് അവരെ ആർക്കും ഇന്ന് വേണ്ട എന്നുള്ളതാണ് സത്യം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവരെ നമ്മൾക്ക് സ്വീകരിക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്നില്ല, അല്ലെ അവിടെ നമുക്ക് ഉയരാൻ കഴിയുന്നില്ല അവരുടെ മുന്നിൽ. അപ്പം അവിടെ നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഇപ്പം ഈ നിമിഷത്തിലോട്ട് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായി തന്നെയാണ് ഇവിടെ എണ്ണം കൂട്ടുക, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷന്, അല്ലെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇത് തന്നെയാണല്ലോ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. പൊളിറ്റിക്സ് ആണെങ്കിലും മറ്റുള്ള എല്ലാം നോക്കിക്കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു സൈഡിൽ നിന്ന് വെട്ടിപ്പിടിച്ച് മതിലുകൾ കെട്ടി ഇങ്ങനെ ഓരോ ഓർഗനൈസേഷനും എന്തെല്ലാം കാര്യങ്ങളാണ്. അപ്പം ഇതൊന്നുമല്ല നമുക്ക് വേണ്ടത്. അതായത് ആ ഒരു കറക്റ്റായിട്ടുള്ള ടീച്ചിങ് മനസ്സിനെ പറ്റി അവിടെ കുറച്ച് മുന്നേ അശ്വതി പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു ഈസി അല്ലാണ്ട് ആകുന്നത് എന്തുകൊണ്ടെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, നമ്മുടെ സെൽഫിഷ്നെസ്സിനെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടെ ആ പറയുന്ന ഉള്ളിലിരിക്കുന്ന, എങ്ങും ഇരിക്കുന്നതല്ല, നമ്മുടെ ഉള്ളിലിരിക്കുന്ന റൈറ്റായിട്ടുള്ള ആ ഒരു നോളേജിന് പൊങ്ങി വരാൻ കഴിയാതെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിനെ പൊങ്ങി വരാൻ സമ്മതിക്കാത്ത ആ ഒരു അജ്ഞാനത്തിനെ മാറ്റാൻ എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെയുള്ള മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് നിലവിലുണ്ട്. അത് നമുക്ക് അതിനെ ഒന്നുകൂടെ അടിവരയിട്ട് പറയാൻ കാര്യം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അത് തന്നെയാണ് ഇവിടെ സംഭവിക്കുന്നത്. 2, ന്യൂസിലാൻഡിൽ ഇവിടെ അശ്വതി അരവിന്ദ് വന്നു, വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുന്നേ വന്നു. സ്വാഭാവികമായിട്ടും നിങ്ങളെല്ലാം ഫ്രണ്ട്സായി. ഇവിടെ ഒരു ചെറിയ സത്സംഗം, നിങ്ങൾ ഇത്രയും തിരക്കാണ് ഇവിടെ, വളരെ തിരക്കുള്ള ഒരു ലൈഫ് സ്റ്റൈലാണ്. സ്പിരിച്വൽ വൈബ്രേഷൻ കുറവാണ്. മേ ബി ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് എല്ലായിടവും സ്പിരിച്വൽ വൈബ്രേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷേ അമ്പലങ്ങൾ കുറവാണ്, അല്ലെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ മറ്റുള്ള അങ്ങനെയുള്ള നമ്മുടെ ഇപ്പം രാജ്യത്തിനെ വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ കുറവായിരിക്കാം. അങ്ങനെയുള്ളിടത്ത് സമയം കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ ഒരു വിളക്ക് വെച്ച് ഈശ്വരൻ്റെ നാമം ജപിച്ചു. പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് തോന്നിയിട്ടുള്ളത് ഇവിടെ ആ ഒരു നാമം ജപിക്കുമ്പോൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഉറക്കം തൂങ്ങിയായിരിക്കാം നമ്മൾ ജപിക്കുന്നത്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടേതായിട്ടുള്ള പല പ്രശ്നങ്ങളിൽ നിന്നിട്ടായിരിക്കാം. മൈൻഡ്ഫുൾനെസ് ഇല്ലായിരിക്കാം, സമാധാനം കാണത്തില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ഓവർ തോട്ട്സ് ആയിരിക്കാം. പക്ഷേ അത് നിരന്തരമായി ചെയ്തതിൻ്റെ റിഫ്ലക്ഷനാണ് ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പോൾ സംഭവിച്ചത്. അത് എത്രമാത്രം കുറച്ചെങ്കിലും നമ്മൾ എത്രമാത്രം അതിലോട്ട് ആഴത്തിൽ ഇറങ്ങിയോ അതിനനുസരിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ റിസൾട്ട് കിട്ടിക്കാണും, നമുക്ക് ആ പീസ് കിട്ടിക്കാണും, നമുക്കൊരു ഒരു വഴി തുറന്നു കിട്ടിക്കാണും. അപ്പം ആ ശരിയാണോ അല്ലയോ എന്ന് അറിയാനായിട്ട് എങ്ങനെ അറിയാൻ സാധിക്കും? ഇവിടെ നമ്മളുടെ അടുക്കൽ നമുക്ക് അതിലൂടെ സഞ്ചരിക്കുന്നതിലൂടെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ദിവസത്തിലൊരു ഫ്രീ ടൈം ഞായറാഴ്ച കുറച്ച് നേരം നമ്മൾ വന്ന് സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് അവിടെ നമ്മളുടെ ഇൻ്റലക്റ്റ്, നമ്മുടെ യുക്തിപരമായി നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്കറിയാം ശരിയാണോ അല്ലയോ എന്നുള്ളത്. അതേസമയം നമ്മുടെ ജോലി സമയത്തിൻ്റെ പകുതിയല്ലല്ലോ നമ്മളിവിടെ സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അല്ലെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളുടെ മറ്റുള്ള ഒന്നും നമ്മളിൽ നിന്ന് നഷ്ടമാകാതെയാണ് തീർത്തും നമ്മളുടെ അകത്തിരിക്കുന്ന ആ പറയുന്ന എൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ചൈതന്യമുണ്ട്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്നിലൊരു ബ്ലിസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു അവസ്ഥയുണ്ട് എന്ന് ഒരു മാസ്റ്റർ നമ്മളിലോട്ട് ഒരു സ്പാർക്ക് ഇട്ട് തരികയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. എന്നിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടുന്ന് പോകുമ്പോഴത് നമ്മളിൽ നിന്നും ലോസ് ആകുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പം നമ്മൾ എവിടെയോ ചെറുതായിട്ട് ഒരു വിളക്ക് വെച്ച് ഒരു ഡിവിനിറ്റിയെ വിളിച്ചപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ എഫക്റ്റാണ് അത് നമ്മളെ കൊണ്ടുപോകും എന്നുള്ള ഒരു സത്യമാണ്. അത് വരും നമ്മളിലോട്ട്, ആ ഡിവിനിറ്റി നമ്മളെ. പക്ഷേ അതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് നമ്മൾ കുറച്ച് ടൈം എടുക്കുമായിരിക്കാം, കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ടായിരിക്കാം. പിന്നെ നമ്മളിൽ നിന്നും ഗുരുവിൻ്റെ അടുക്കൽ വന്നപ്പോൾ നമുക്കൊരു പീസ് കിട്ടി, അത് നമ്മളിൽ നിന്ന് നഷ്ടമാകുന്നു, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്കത് കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. നമ്മൾ ഇനിയും മുന്നോട്ട് പോകുമ്പോൾ അത് തീർത്തും പോകും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇതിനെല്ലാം വിരുദ്ധമായി പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്ന അവസ്ഥകൾ വരെ ഉണ്ടാകാം. അപ്പോൾ അത് പെട്ടെന്ന് അത് രമണ മഹർഷിയുടെ അടുക്കൽ ഒരു ശിഷ്യൻ ചെല്ലുന്നത് എൻ്റെ മനസ്സ് ശാന്തമാകുന്നില്ല, ഇങ്ങനെ കുറേ ഡൗട്ട്സ് ചോദിക്കാനായിട്ട് തന്നെയാണ്. അപ്പം ഇത് മൈൻഡ് എൻ്റെ അടങ്ങുന്നില്ല, ഇതെന്താ ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കാത്ത, ഇങ്ങനെ ഓടിക്കളിക്കുകയാണ്, പല പ്രശ്നങ്ങളും പറയാൻ ചെന്നപ്പം രമണ മഹർഷി അദ്ദേഹം ചെന്നിങ്ങനെ എൻ്റർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴേ രമണ മഹർഷി അവിടെ ഒരു ചെറിയ കൂടുണ്ട്, അതിൽ 4 അണ്ണാൻകുഞ്ഞിനെ കിട്ടി. അപ്പം ആ അണ്ണാൻകുഞ്ഞിനെ ഒന്നിനെ ഇടും. അപ്പം അടുത്തതിനെ പിടിച്ച് 4 എണ്ണം ഓടും, ഒന്ന് വെളി കിടന്നോടും. അടുത്തതിനെ പിടിച്ചിടാൻ നോക്കുമ്പം അടുത്തതോടും. അപ്പം ഇവർ ഒന്നിനെ ഇടുമ്പോൾ അടുത്തവൻ ചാടും. അങ്ങനെ ഷഫിൾ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. ഇവന്മാർ എന്നാൽ ഇരിക്കുന്നുമില്ല. അപ്പം ഇദ്ദേഹം ചിന്തിക്കുക, ഇദ്ദേഹം എന്താണ് ഈ ചെയ്യുന്നത്, ഈ കൊച്ചു അണ്ണാൻകുഞ്ഞിനെ ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഇരിക്കൂല, പിന്നെ എന്തിനാ ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് പിടിച്ചിടുന്നത്. അപ്പം ഇങ്ങനെ ചിന്തിക്കുമ്പോൾ രമണ മഹർഷി പറയും, ഇവൻ്റെ അമ്മയെ തിന്ന പൂച്ച ഇവിടെ കറങ്ങി നടപ്പുണ്ട്, അത് ഇവന്മാർക്ക് അറിയത്തില്ലല്ലോ എന്ന് പറയും. അപ്പം ആ ശിഷ്യന് കൊടുക്കേണ്ട ആൻസർ അതിലുണ്ട്. ഇതേ കൂട്ടാണ് ഗുരുജി. അപ്പോൾ ഗുരുജി ആണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത് സംസാരിക്കും, ഇങ്ങനെ സംസാരിക്കുകയുള്ളൂ, ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഒന്നും പറയൂല. കാരണം ഇവന്മാർ ഈ വെളി കിടന്ന് അണ്ണാൻകുഞ്ഞ് ഓടുവാണ്, പക്ഷേ ഇവൻ്റെ അമ്മയെ തിന്ന പൂച്ച വെളി കിടന്ന് കറങ്ങുന്നു. അപ്പം ഗുരുവിനറിയാം എന്ത് സംഭവിക്കുന്നു, എങ്ങനെ സംഭവിക്കുന്നു, ഏത് സംഭവിക്കുന്നു എല്ലാം അറിയാം. അപ്പം മനസ്സെന്താ അടങ്ങാത്തതെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, മനസ്സടങ്ങും, അതിന് മരുന്ന് പെയിനാണ്. പെയിൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒറ്റ സാധനത്തിലൂടെ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇതിൻ്റെയൊക്കെ ആവശ്യം എന്താണ് നമുക്ക്, ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒന്നും ആവശ്യമില്ല. അപ്പം അത് സ്വാഭാവികമായിട്ടും അത് വേണം. അത് നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നതിനനുസരിച്ചായിരിക്കാം നമ്മൾ കൂടുതൽ മെച്ചുവറായിട്ട് വരുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ. അപ്പം ഇവിടെ നമ്മളുടെ ഈ ഒരു സത്സംഗം ഇപ്പം ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് 3 മാസം കിട്ടി. ആ ഒരു 3 മാസം കിട്ടിയ സത്സംഗം നമുക്ക് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഒരു ഡെയിലി ഒരു പ്രാക്ടീസ്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഒരു സാധന നിഷ്ഠയായിട്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും നമ്മളുടെ ആ ഡിവിനിറ്റി ഇതിലും എങ്ങനെയാണോ നമ്മളിവിടെ ഒരു വിളക്ക് വെച്ച് നമ്മൾ ചെറിയൊരു സാധനം ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ നമുക്കൊരു ഓപ്ഷൻ കിട്ടി, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു വേ കിട്ടി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇപ്പം കിട്ടിയ ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി വെച്ചിട്ട് ഡെയിലി നമ്മൾ കുറച്ച് നേരം സാധന ചെയ്യുമ്പം അതിൻ്റെ റിസൾട്ട് നമുക്ക് മേ ബി അത്ര ഒരു പ്രോപ്പറായിട്ടുള്ള രീതി അല്ലെങ്കിലും ഒരു സുപ്രഭാതത്തിൽ നമുക്ക് അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ബോണസ് കൂട്ട് നമ്മളിലേക്ക് അത് ഡിവിനിറ്റി ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരും. അപ്പം അതുവരെ നമുക്ക് തുടർന്ന് നമ്മളുടെ സാധന ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കാം. ഹരി അത് നോക്കൂ.
It was so good to attend these sessions, though we couldn't attend all the classes here. I have very different feelings about it, and like the most difficult part is letting your emotions go It's a very difficult part. Because of the Guruji sessions we attended here, I learned how to do it, and I'll try learning it. It is, I think, an awareness about ourselves and our inside feelings, mind, and most important thing is take care of your soul. Yeah. And so just thank you so much, Guruji, and giving your time and dedication is just amazing, and we'll hope to see you back again soon. Thank you so much.
Namaste, Anurag from New Zealand. I've been really fortunate coming here. Unfortunately, I just came for a few classes only, 3 classes only, but it's such an amazing experience. I tried meditation several times in past, and before this I always it was just only one thing, that it's all about your brain, just sitting quietly, trying to connect your brain to something, and it never worked because your brain is, there are hundreds of things going on in your brain all the time. But here, the way Guruji explained is just through physical activities as such. We're just walking, looking at the candle. Just for example, in one of our classes, he asked us to try to be sad. Now, how you will get sad? Obviously, you will start thinking about your past, some sad experience, and then thinking of that, you become sad. Now, this is a small statement, but when you really think about it, in your normal life, if you keep thinking about your past, you will get sad. So it's just like reverse of that. So it's he explains things very simply, in very easy way. So I really love that. So yeah, thank you, thanks a lot. It's such an amazing, pleasant experience, and I will try to follow it. Thank you.
Namaste, my name is Madhuri. Thank you, Guruji, and thank you, Ashwati Arvind, for keeping all the classes for meditation and bringing Guruji from India and doing this one, because it's really good opportunity for all of us, because we stayed in a country where we have no family, and everything, we are in stressful situations. So we need meditation in our lives to deal with all this stress. But before meditation, what I learned was totally different, like just sitting and closing your eyes and trying to concentrate, but it's very hard, struggling. But what we learned in these sessions are, you can do meditate while working, while walking, and different ways. It's not like normally sitting and closing your eyes. Like you can do by looking at the light, by looking at the candle. You can even at a work desk. So it's totally changed the perspective of how you meditate, how you keep yourself, and it's actually looking into yourself to know who you are and what you do, not about others. It's only realizing and looking only inner self of you, which makes you really better person. So I try practicing all these things, and definitely I'll be a good student of you. This last session, actually I felt I didn't feel any emotions, like I'm going almost there in the last stage of meditation. I'm thinking myself, but I don't know. Because these days in the classes, I'm not feeling really most emotional, and even in my life, I'm letting things go. Not like before I was feeling, if something goes wrong, I'm very stressful. Oh my God, what's going on? Like thinking about that for 2 days, 3 days and stressing my brain. But now I'm not doing that. Okay, let it go. It's gone. And one thing Guruji said was, I really liked it. Whatever life we are leading, it's our life. So just enjoy the moment, because this moment you don't get again. So just enjoy this moment and don't think what you have, what you want to earn in the future doesn't matter, because this moment once gone, you don't get it. So just enjoy the moment, and that's called meditation. The meditation helps you enjoy your life. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste Guruji. I really want to thank Guruji and Aswathi and Arvind's family to introduce Guruji in our life. And I'm kind of a person who has something constantly running in my mind. And after the class, I see a different person. Like I have reacted differently or responded differently to things if I would not have been in this class. And it has made a tremendous impact in my life. Even if it's for responding to something, mindfulness, it has added positivity to my life. And I and Yash, we do talk about this and how it helps us. So I really want to thank Guruji for making our lives different. And definitely others have benefited from my response as well. So thank you for having us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Yash. I'm thankful to Guruji who has taken time, came to New Zealand and helped us understand what the true meaning of meditation is. Before these classes, I had a very different thought about meditation. It was all about controlling mind, but Guruji helped me understand that it's not about controlling, it's about letting go, and it's about mindfulness. So I used to do most of the stuff every time, but now I'm doing it more mindfully. So I'm enjoying the process of it. And in the entire journey, he made us understood from different practices that he have. Like we had 12 classes here in New Zealand, and he made us understood that in our daily life, how does mindfulness and meditation help us understand our own identity and takes us towards a spiritual journey without constraining or restraining your emotions. You have to let go of your emotion in order to understand whom you are. Thank you, Guruji, for all your efforts, and this has definitely changed our life, and we'll always like to be connected with you throughout our life. Thanks, Guruji.
My name is Juliet, and this has been quite an intense process, taken me from what I thought meditation was, the way I meditated, which I feel is really Buddhist, really internalized, very still, and I would feel things outside myself. This has taught me to experience them within, to be aware that it's just passing. I can be the watcher or I can be the emotion. And also to understand that about other people, that what the emotion they may be expressing is part of who they are, but it's not who they are. What I've got from it is the ability to move. I noticed I was very still, very stiff and very protected inside the way I meditated, and now it's like it's free and it's, it's like a natural flow. I love this candle, he's passing on the soul to someone I knew instinctively would take care of it, because you're all another myself. We're all the same soul, aren't we? And the sense of love and that I needed to protect and look after the soul, even though I didn't know whose it was really important. Just to be that part of yourself. And I noticed with a shift of mind, walking around, only aware of the light, only aware of the shadows of the people passing, all those, the exercise where we were the watcher and people passed as emotions. It really does shift your understanding of the world around you. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Hari Om. Hi, my name is Sanjeev. I am from Hamilton, New Zealand. I am very much happy to express my experience about the enlightened session of meditation that I have attended during my visit to New Plymouth. I got a chance to attend 2 amazing meditation sessions that was conducted by Sri Avadhoothji Guruprasadji guruji. If I am saying about those sessions, what I felt was going through the meditation process, we will get more inner awareness about our thoughts, behavior and mind that help us to identify our inner happiness and self-awareness that definitely help us to improve our personal growth. So from my opinion, meditation practices are often focused on cultivating compassion and empathy towards ourselves and to the others. So I am here expressing my sincere thanks to Guruji and Arvind and family for giving such a wonderful moment in my life. Thank you.
Jai Gurudev. My name is Ajina. I'm Arvind's sister. We attended, I'm not sure about which day we came, but we came for 3 days. It is so memorable for me. I don't want to share that beautiful experience because it is still close to my heart. But so much thankful to Guruji because I was going through a lot of emotional things and all those stuff, and I came with blank mind because I didn't expect anything more and I didn't think much. I came, it's like a vacation and to spend much time with you, and I have a lot of questions to ask with Guruji. And the day I came, I was a bit tired, but Guruji told come and do one meditation. But I thought how I'm going to do. I can sit there because I'm tired. I'm feeling a bit feverish and all. But when I sat there, I did my 100%, and I felt like something different because whenever I get time, I usually sit and do the meditation at my house. But half of the time maybe I was thinking something, and then I want to finish it fast. That's the mentality, or usually I feel. But the day when I sat and we four was there. I think 4 people was there around, and we did the meditation, and it was very beautiful experience. And I slept very nicely that day, and I didn't have any thoughts. I didn't even wake up, and I slept well. And the next day we have another session. It was another beautiful day, I can say. Lot of things happened, and I can say my mind cleansed like anything, because it was like a maybe after a long time I was doing something like a 3 days program. So when I back to Australia, I felt like I gained a lot of energy, because whenever we go some other place and we came back, like when we traveled to India, when came back, we felt like we drained. But when we back from New Zealand after 3 days, we came like we got lot of energy. We don't know how to say. We sat down and we talk about that, because it's like a lot of energy, and it's like a very positive thinking. Nothing was there. I don't want to talk with anybody, because my mind was like a, I don't know. I don't want to talk, because I think I may lose that peace from my mind. That was my feeling. And I was I never even so many people asked. I got a like, how was your trip, how was even my parents all asked, how was your trip, how was everything. But I didn't even share. I know everything was good, but I don't want to I didn't even explain what happened that 3 days, because I thought like I am going to lose that pleasure when I share with that experience. But it was very beautiful, and Guruji, thank you so much for that. And I got another wonderful mother, loving mother. That was the feeling I got. Thank you so much.
Hey Gurudev, yeah, my name is Vishnu, and we are very fortunate to meet Guruji for 3 days in New Zealand. It was very wonderful, and yeah, really packed with 3 days packed with meditation, and it was more like a retreat actually we came back from. And yeah, so I remember the meditations, like I think the first day we landed, yeah, we had a meditation the same night, and yeah, so I think it was the Zen meditation, so we are able to feel that growing awareness, like when we did that meditation, like we are surprised to though we do meditations, actually we are not new to the the spiritual path, still we are realizing new things. Maybe we are learning new things as we grow more aware, and so we could feel that the new things we are rediscovering in this journey. And yeah, so the another meditation I still remember was the witnessing, and it's like a bit of shock actually to realize how easily we are quick to identify with our emotions, and just a big eye opener. Yeah, so will help us to reflect more and yeah, grow in this journey. So it was really totally unexpected, and fortunate thing to meet Guruji and have all these meditations in this short span of time. And really thankful to you, Guruji, and wishing the same experience for everyone. Thank you.
Gurubhyo Namaha. My name is Arvind, and this is probably the first time I sit in front of Guru. I probably met Guru 2008, the same time I met it. But I never talk in front of people. And it's more scary, somebody, recording. And it's my mind know that it's recording, and I aware that, it's been recording and it's been here after that. That's why it's more scary. And I need to think about, where I start my journey was so little. I think about my grandma. When I was so little, I just sleep in her lap. She tell me a lot of stories, and I was so upset because we struggle a lot when I'm so little. And she tell me a lot of stories. She tell me, you chant. We got a Shiva temple close to my place. You tell Shiva, you go through that. And she always tell me that. And she's my first guru. I always, since probably I can't remember that age. Probably little than Admek. And I start my journey from there. And then I pass through, and after a long time, I've been practicing, my chanting. And what my grandma told me, you met Shiva, you can't tell everything to Shiva, and I don't know that meaning, just all that life I'm just looking for Shiva, Shiva. And I feel, I need to think, just these 3 months, I feel the same feeling. I just hearing a lot of stories. I've been in Kalasa for the last 3 months. And I've been sitting, just sit with the Shiva, that's how I feel. And I always, some feelings we can't really, express, what I achieve, what I get at. I can't tell you guys. And I always tell, I can tell one thing. I like Guruji's cooking. I like cooking Guruji. I like the most beautiful, I like his sambar. And what he choose for the sambar. He only choose few, certain elements, certain things he chooses for to make that sambar. The taste for that, it's beautiful. And the same thing, he do that for the meditation. He give me the elements for us to achieve that taste. You all can do it. He did a lot of things. He give us, can't really express. It's a lot of things we learned last 3 months. And I met Guruji 2008. There was a long gap, then we married, we met actually each of my things, after I met Guruji. It's just, when I think, even my marriage, my kids, everything, you all got a guru, you all get when you need it, you just go through your journey. If you need the guru, he will come through you. I was in a really, the mind is just go behind me, just a lot of things affecting me. The same thing Ash said, like life, kids, money, a lot of things, and I never thought Guru come here because he is busy. And I always tell him, I need some time. I just need to get over this. I just need to go, I just need to move, And he said, you need to focus on your karma. You need to stay onto that. And then you can, you can't run away from anywhere. You need to stay onto your track and you need to follow that. And then, you will get there, but you need to be, stay on your karma and you can practice. And he get all the elements. He just give me all the tools. Can practice. And thank you, Guruji. Thank you for coming in. It's not me or my Ash thing, it's just he come over the soil and this the land here. Never forget this. It will always remind. Thank you, Guruji.
So I think I've learned a lot from Guruji, but I've also controlled to control my emotions, and but it's actually hard to go to like every stage, and like when you're controlling that emotion, it's really hard, but after you get through it, you can understand a bit more how to control your emotion. And when you do it, it's a bit easier when you're outside, and it's a bit easy for me to always, like when it's really rough, and sometimes you can't really control it, but sometimes you just need to just be yourself. And sometimes it's just easy to be yourself. And when you be yourself, it's just controlling your emotions.
Numbers from 1 to 10.
അപ്പോൾ ഒരു ദിവസം 9 8 ഒരു അടി കൊടുത്തു.
So one day the number 9 hit number 8.
അതിന്റെ റീസൺ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ 9-നാണല്ലോ 8-നെയും കാട്ടി വാല്യൂ.
Because 9 is more valuable than 8.
അതുകൊണ്ട് അപ്പം 8 ദേഷ്യം വന്നു, പെയിനും വന്നു.
Number 8 got very angry and painful.
8-ന് ഒരിക്കലും 9-നെ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, വാല്യൂ കൂടുതലാണ്.
So number 8 can never beat number 9 because number 9 is more valuable.
അതുകൊണ്ട് 8 7-ന് അടി കൊടുത്തു.
So number 8 beat number 7.
7 ആ പെയിന് കൊണ്ട് 6-ന് അടി കൊടുത്തു.
So number 7 beat number 6.
6 5-ന് കൊടുത്തു.
Number 6 got
Number 5.
Number 5.
5 4 കൊടുത്തു, 4 3 കൊടുത്തു, 3 2 കൊടുത്തു.
So 5 beat 4, 4 beat 3, 3 beat 2.
അവസാനം 2 1 അടി കൊടുത്തു.
And the last, the 2 beat number 1.
1 നോക്കിയപ്പോൾ അടിക്കാൻ ആരുമില്ല.
So when it comes to number 1, he doesn't have anyone else to beat.
ഇനിയുള്ളത് 0യാണ്. 0യ്ക്ക് അടി കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കഴിവില്ലാതെ അടി കൊടുത്തിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല.
So next one is 0. And there is no point in beating 0 because he doesn't have anything. He is 0. It's valueless.
പക്ഷേ 1 എന്ത് ചെയ്തു? 1 ആ 0 ചേർത്ത് പിടിച്ചു.
So 1 decided to hold the 0 to him, close to him.
അപ്പോഴും മറ്റുള്ള എല്ലാവരെയും കാട്ടി കൂടുതൽ വാല്യൂ ആയി.
So then he became the more valuable per number than the other top.
അപ്പൊ ആരെയും ബീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാതെ ഏറ്റവും വാല്യുബിൾ ആയിട്ട് അയാളൊന്ന് മാറി.
So he hasn't beaten, number 1 hasn't beaten anyone by adding or holding that number 0 close to him. He became the most valuable number.
അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ലൈഫിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്തിനെ ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതാണ് വാല്യൂ ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
So in our life, the value is what we are holding to.
നമ്മൾ സെൽഫിനെ നമ്മൾ ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്യാതെ നമുക്ക് ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു വാല്യൂ കിട്ടത്തില്ല ഹോൾ ലൈഫിൽ.
If we don't ourselves close to us, we will never get any value in our life.
മെഡിറ്റേഷൻ അതിന്റെ ഒരു അവയർനെസ് തരുന്ന ഒരു സെഷൻസുകളാണ്.
The meditation sessions is giving us awareness about that self.
ശരിക്കും നമ്മൾ ഈ സെക്ഷൻ തുടരുക, മാസത്തിൽ ഒരിക്കലെങ്കിലും തുടരുക. അത് ഒരു 12 ക്ലാസ് ഒക്കെ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ആനുവൽ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ വരും.
So we continue this meditation class once a month, and when we have done like 12 classes, Guruji will come back for annual session.
Oh.